Yesterday was an absolute horrible day. Okay, rained a little bit. It was cool, so I thought I could get things done if it stopped raining. And when it did stop raining, I thought, okay, I was going to walk out, take a look at my tomatoes, take a look at my radishes and that. And so I started walking out. And when I was standing looking at my radishes, I felt something on my little toe. Well, I got stung by a bumblebee. And I don't think I've ever been stung by a bumblebee. But anyway, when I was young, I was allergic to bees. And I've been stung in the past as I've got older, and it's not the same reaction, but it still makes me feel kind of ill. And I don't have an EpiPen. I don't see the need for an EpiPen with me, but I've said in a previous video, always be prepared. So, antihistamine. So, I jammed a couple of antihistamines, and I am telling you, I'm glad I did. It wiped me out. The whole day became a write-off. I'm serious. I went back and I laid down in the back, and I'm going, geez, I don't feel well. And like, I didn't feel like I was going to die. I wasn't having any hard time breathing or anything like that. I just felt ick. So I laid there. I fell asleep for 5 hours. That's like I try not to nap all that much through the day, unless it's, I know it sounds weird, unless it's a beautiful sunny day and I'm down by the beach. I might, put up the back part there, put my chair underneath it, and just listen to the water and just kind of sleep, have a little nap. I know that sounds bad, but other than that, I very rarely nap. And I'm telling you, it just kicked me a good one. Now, I have to admit, that is my first bee sting I've had since my stroke. So maybe a combination with the results of my strokes, and I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Result of my strokes, result of my strokes and everything else. Maybe it was part of that too. I don't know, but I felt really strange. So I'll tell you, the antihistamines, I took those, and when I woke up, I took those again. And I was only up for a few hours, like in the afternoon, and I slept. I got up late this morning, and like I'm going, holy cripes! Like that was really something. So anyway, remember, I maybe some of you remember, I did a video on being prepared. Bandages, medication, all that sort of stuff. Like this was a prime example. Now, mind you, I was close to a house and everything else, but if I got stung and I was out in the middle of nowhere and I had nothing, that could have been really a crappy few days likely recovering from that. So like I say, guys, if you're gonna be out and about, and even, to throw these in, like I know every vehicle I've had, I've always carried these in, just because. And when I go out for a hike, in my backpack, they're right in my backpack, along with a tourniquet and a few other things. But you know what? It's cheap insurance. Anyway, guys, I'm headed into, I think it's Lowe's has them. Buddy of mine, I was at his place the other day cutting some asphalt. The buddy of mine we have to put in a drain ditch. So I'm headed in to pick up that, because I had the van. I'll just strap it onto the rack and take my time coming home. So that's where I'm heading. Well, there it is. You know what? Okay, look at that. That's a 10-foot piece. I love my van. I honestly do, because not only can I travel around in it, but I can actually haul stuff, and that's freaking awesome. I think I'm gonna get a bite to eat out and about. It's such a nice day, and I gotta drop off one thing I sold, and yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna slide into Burger King. I don't know what I'm getting yet. Just might get the Whopper with cheese, which is always a good thing. Woohoo! Actually starved. I was just thinking, I don't think I ate anything yesterday. Actually, I don't think I did. because, yeah, I didn't eat anything in the morning. No wonder I woke up so friggin' hungry. Yeah. Oh. I'm going today. I'm going, geez, I'm kind of hungry. And guess what? Now I know why. Anyway, guys, I'm going to mow this back. Talk to you guys in a little bit. 85.9. I think I'm going to get some gas. Maybe if this guy knows how to drive. Jeez, can they take any more of the entrance? So I just dropped off beast I sold. I've had that thing. I bet you. I don't even know how long I've had it. And I keep saying, oh, I'm going to put up for sale. And lately, like, I've had stuff that's sold that hasn't sold in ages. Well, I'm not up for sale because, I'm not at my house and that's where they were. But I threw a whole bunch of things up there and everything's been selling. And I laughed. The one thing that I had, well, what it was a pair of Volkswagen Rabbit fenders, like in the box, new. And they sold, like, they were original factory Volkswagen fenders, and they sold. Yeah, anyway. But I got there, and it was hilarious. The kids are all checking out the van. Oh! And, they thought it was the greatest thing. YouTube! It was pretty funny, actually. Anyway, the kids were all checking it out, and I had to, it was funny, because there was three boys and a girl, and they were all kind of car oriented, so they wanted to see the engine. There's nothing really, well, a little bit done to the engine, but they were looking at the setup in the back and the bigger tires. And the girl picked up, she said, "You've lifted this so you could get those tires under here." Yep. So I explained how I did it and everything else. They were quite smart, actually. Surprised me. Excuse me. But they're hilarious checking out the van. So, surprisingly, there's another thing. So there's a little bit more money for gas or whatever, right? I got to go down and do some work tomorrow, put that stuff in the driveway. So, I've decided I'm not going to go home. I can move that over enough, just move it onto the side of my futon, and I'm set to go. So this down here, no dumping. Ooh, I never saw that sign before. They use this as a little bit of a boat ramp, but I'm going to park over to the side. Doesn't look like anybody's using this at all right now, so I'll park over at the side, out of the way. Actually, I'll park over there. Oh yeah. Now, how is that for a view? Doesn't look like anybody's been putting anything in here. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'll give you a little. Huh? Beautiful. Well, guys, what do you think of that? Oh, this is going to be so nice. And it's early, too. It's only... What time is it? It's only 6 o'clock, so I still got 3 hours of light. Pull water out of the back. You can swim in here. It's a little muddy. Just the first maybe 4 feet out, but it's I don't even know what temperature it is. It's not warm. It's not warm today. Not, I shouldn't say warm, I should say hot. It is 14 degrees or 58 degrees. So it's all right, but, you know, it's not spectacular by any means for swimming. But I think I'll just take a walk in. As long as it's not too muddy and I can actually walk in, I'll be all set. Anyway, guys, isn't this wonderful? Just absolutely. This is just great. This is what, oh, lilacs. This is kind of what I'm looking at for my future. I'm trying to figure out something where I can get down by some water and maybe build something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm seeing the way things go. Yeah. So anyway, I've picked up some stuff, dropped off some stuff, all set, and it should be good. So guys, I hope you're having a beautiful day. It's not bad where I am. You guys take care. Be safe on the road.